are featuring Brussels sprouts, and I'm so excited. Don't turn your nose up yet because we have a delicious recipe that you and your home family will fall in love with. A few simple ingredients bring great flavor with this flavor bomb dish that we're showing you. That's what I call it. That's what the recipe's called, the Brussels sprout flavor bomb. This recipe calls for 6 ounces of pancetta. That's kind of a fancy word for an Italian bacon. And this is something you don't want to skip out on because it has quite a bit of flavor. What I've done is I've added a little bit of olive oil to my pan, and I've placed the 6 ounces into the oil, and you'll notice here that it's been on my stovetop probably about 6 or 8 minutes or so, and it's starting to get crispy. It kind of has that texture, and it kind of looks like bacon bits almost. And so what we're going to do, we're going to take out the pancetta, and I have a spatula that has holes in the bottom of it. We don't want to get the oil in the pan. We just want to get just the pancetta pieces. So you want 1 yellow or white onion. You want to mince it. I like to use a food processor to get it all equally cut the same size. And then you're going to add your onion to the drippings of your pancetta. And you're going to turn your heat to a medium-low heat or so. So the onion will probably take 5 to 8 minutes or so. Keep a close eye on it. You're looking for that translucent, soft texture in the onion. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. We're utilizing those bright, beautiful colors of Brussels sprouts and sweet potatoes. So we're going to take our Brussels sprouts. We've cut those in half. We washed them really well, cut them in half. We already have those ready and prepared. And to that, we're going to add our sweet potato. Make sure you've got a large mixing bowl like we have here today. The onion that we've minced up and then we sauteed into the pancetta drippings are ready to add to the Brussels sprouts and sweet potatoes. Just a little nutritional fact. Did you know that Brussels sprouts only have 38 calories for 1 cup? So if you don't like Brussels sprouts or if you've been a little hesitant, that is motivating enough to try this recipe out. The sweet potato, just an average size sweet potato, sometimes you can purchase those and they're huge. Just an average size one is about 160 to 165 calories. At this point, you want to make sure that your oven is preheated to 425 degrees. You're going to use a baking sheet. I've lined my baking sheet with aluminum foil just to help me get that crunch, crispy texture that we want. And now you're just going to put all of your ingredients as flat as you can on your baking dish. All right, into the oven it goes, about 25 to 30 minutes or so. Okay, so it looks like our Brussels sprouts and our sweet potatoes are finished. They baked for about 25 to 30 minutes or so. They're soft. The edges are crispy and crunchy, and we're going to add just a little bit more flavor to that. We're going to bring back our pancetta. And so we're going to add the crisp pancetta we've already fried on top of the Brussels sprouts. And then we're going to add orange juice, and you can use fresh squeezed orange juice. You can use orange juice if you have it just in a bottle. If you already have that, go ahead and do that. Yum. And we're going to add a few sprigs of rosemary just to top it off. Give it that woody flavor. That's it. And of every recipe we've done, this is my favorite. And who would have thought Brussels sprouts? It has so much flavor. It's so delicious. And I think that you're going to love it. And we want to know if you give it a try. So comment below. Let us know if you've tried it, if you've enjoyed it. We'll see you right here next time with the KYF2 project.
It is with great sadness that we share the news of the passing of David Dennison, co-owner of Mammoth Cave Transplants and this month's Kentucky Farm, Kentucky Flavor feature. David had a heart of a farmer, but he had the vision of a great community leader. He will be missed by so many. While we want you to go out and visit their operation in Brownsville for all your plant needs, we would also ask that you keep their family in your prayers during this very difficult time. We hope later in the year we'll be able to go out and visit with Janet and see all the beautiful plants that they have in all the greenhouses out there. But during this time, please keep them in your prayers.